Morning, it's Angela from LifeMaster. So day 7, I think. Yeah, day 7. God, today's run was absolutely brutal. Sometimes, the last sort of 4 or 5 runs have been really good. And I was really looking forward to it. Today, every step was just an argument with myself about taking another step over and over again for 5k. So I often think though that whilst the runs that are easy and you just bang out are more fun, more enjoyable, the ones that are important and that you need to do are the ones that feel like you're just like running up a hill the entire time, even when you're not running up a hill. I think a lot of my approach to getting things done and my brain comes from just that aspect of running. I've been a runner for I did a bit of running when I was a kid with my dad, but under my own steam probably about 17, 18 years. And it took me a long time to learn that if my brain's saying stop, mostly it's just because it doesn't want to carry on doing the work. And whilst it is important to listen to what your brain's saying about your body when you're going for a run, especially with years of practice behind you, I know when I am actually going to keel over and when it's just my brain, and it's just one of those things where I've got to have a bit of an argument with it and let it know who's boss. I think, like I say, that spills over a lot into quite a lot of areas of life. Just pay attention to what your head says, but then make an assessment. Don't take it as read as the best approach. Take in other things. Have a think yourself. Weigh up what your brain's saying. Because similarly at the moment, I've been breaking in some new shoes, and I've got 3 blisters. 2 of them are on like the knuckles of a couple of my toes, and they are brutally painful. Which it's just pain though. Like, they're blisters, so they're just very raw, lots of nerves. They hurt with every step, but it's just pain. And if you keep running, your head stops thinking about it. So that's similar to my brain just being like, please stop. What are we running from? There's nothing chasing us. We're not prey. What are you doing? Like, we could have stayed in bed. You're an idiot. Yeah. So yeah, that's my sort of random morning diatribe about running, and yeah, just not listening to your brain half the time. Paying attention to it, but making your own decisions. I feel like I do talk a bit about my brain like an adversary, and I think sometimes it's useful to approach it like that, with a layer of not being too sure. I can't think of the word. Just not taking it as read, and separating yourself from your primal brain when you need to make decisions about what you actually want, and to sort of push through difficult situations and difficult headspaces in order to get to the place behind it that you're after. So anyway, this has been day 7. I'm going to start setting my alarm a bit earlier. I've noticed my waking up has slid a little bit later, so today I got up at like 5:45, which is obviously still quite early and still within the parameters of what I was aiming for, which is at some point between like 3 and 5, 3 and 6. So yeah, we're still in those parameters, but I prefer to be up a bit earlier. So I've got a Fitbit. It has a vibrating alarm. It's quite good. Because it checks your sleep. It goes off sometime within half an hour either side of the time you set based on your how deep your sleep is, so it sort of rouses you. But this morning it must have gone off while I was really quite groggy because I turned it off without realising. I sleep with my partner and they don't get up quite as early, so having a noisy alarm's no good because that's not very nice for them. And we've also got a sunlight alarm, which is I would massively rate for getting up, especially if you're on your own or you're with someone that will get up at the same time as you, because they just wake you up slowly and really nicely. But yeah, like at the moment I'm just I'm stuck with just the vibrating alarm, so I'm going to try and set it earlier and see what happens, see if I can get out of bed better. Okay, so it's day 7. Have an excellent day, and I shall catch you tomorrow.